career.
And here we go.
Excellent serve.
Johnson setting up. Here comes the spike.
Bale has to stop this return or else... Oh, deflected!
Entered the building.
Take a gander at this replay.
The angle at which Sterling deflects the ball off his skull is nothing short of perfection.
Like watching
play.
Wonderful save here, just complete sacrifice.
The ball flies right past the blockers, into Sterling's awaiting face, back over the net, and then right back to Sterling's face like an obese...
One is the loneliest number!
2 tickets to paradise!
3 times the lady! 4
Check out how high these different balls bounce. The basketball, the super bouncy ball, and the golf ball. Now I'm gonna try the golf ball on top of the bouncy ball, on top of the basketball. And then I'm gonna explain how it's related to a supernova. Did you see that? Probably not. So here it is again. The golf ball bounced to 28 feet. We dropped it from about 3.5 feet, so it went up 800% of its dropped height. In fact, if you consider that by itself, the golf ball bounces about 70% of its dropped height. It went as high as if it had fallen from 40 feet up. That is awesome. So how can we get the golf ball to bounce up with that much energy? Let's simplify it to these 2 balls. When you drop them individually, each ball starts out with some potential energy from the height of the drop. As the balls hit the ground, some energy goes into heating up the ground and some goes into heating the ball. Because that energy left the ball system, you can't get back up to the same height. But when you combine them, the tennis ball goes higher than its dropped height. Way higher. Where does it get the extra energy? As the basketball bounces, it compresses, storing elastic potential energy. As it releases, it springboards the tennis ball upward just at the right moment. This is like the double bounce on a trampoline when you jump right before someone else. You prepare the elastic of the trampoline by stretching it and storing energy, which can then bounce the jumper even higher. In the same way, the basketball stores energy in its compression and is able to push the tennis ball. But just like the double bounce preparer, the basketball can't go as high. You can see that here. It bounces even less when 3 balls are dropped together. Also, during that transfer of energy, some momentum transfers from the basketball to the tennis ball. And since the basketball starts with way more momentum because of its larger mass, the tennis ball's velocity increases by a lot, and it flies up, up, and away. Now back to the triple super ball bounce. Now you get the energy from the basketball's bounce being transferred into the bounce of the super bouncy ball, which is then transferred to the golf ball's bounce. You put the same amount of energy or momentum from 2 more massive objects into a smaller object, and it will go much faster. Epic!
Time to do what I've never done as principal. Something. I'm using the principle of conservation of angular momentum to turn the container.
That is so cool. That's the kind of stuff they should teach in school. He's right. Learning can teach you things. Education rules.